And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Here's Gutierrez, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. We've got the Beast, Prez out there with Clarkson. Then it's Fresh, and it's Blatch in at the center, filling out the middle. And the shot goes in. And the regular season officially begins. Most rookies around the league, Clark, will have their eyes wide open. I mean, wow, what an eye-opening experience to play with this speed, this talent. How nervous were you going back to that time in your life? How nervous were you on opening night?
Very nervous, really excited, but there were some butterflies that I had to work really hard at trying to get them to fly in formation because they were all over the place, Kevin. But ultimately, once you get out there and you break that first sweat or you get that first hit or bucket, then it simply becomes basketball. But prior to that, pre-game meal, your nap before the game, the butterflies are doing their own thing.
Now here's Prez. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Zion on the sideline. Let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
For sure. I mean, they have to be ready to adapt. The only way to break down this defense is to show them a lot of different looks.
Free throw, no good.
And Jordan Clarkson is a player who is looking for his shot whenever he gets the ball. Can distribute enough, but it isn't his top priority. Very dangerous when left alone outside.
And the second free throw, good. And with Clarkson as good as he is outside, Greg, he prefers to shoot off the dribble than on the catch.
Yeah, and it's why Clarkson gets labeled a high-volume, low-efficiency guy. Terrific on catch-and-shoot chances. I think if he played more towards his strengths, he could put together a career year.
Here's ABC. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Free throw missing. He's off on the second. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
And checking out the stats for Clarkson, how he performed last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Here's Gutierrez. Passes it to the Beast. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Ion. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Ione. Here's Clarkson. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 4 from the field so far today. Here's Gutierrez. He's covered by Clarkson. Offensive rebound. Ion gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Clarkson kicks to Prez. Back to Clarkson. To the inside. Here's Prez. It's tipped.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Here's Bletch. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
Kicks to Gutierrez. There's the pass to the Beast. Here's the chosen one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
Here's Gutierrez. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Clarkson with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw, no good. The Wizard, he's checked in for Prez. And he sinks the second. Here's the Magician. Pass to Ione. Here's the Magician. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. The Wizard passes to Aguilar. Good work there as it goes. Fresh has got his first points of the night.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
Pass to the chosen one. Here's the Magician. To the paint.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
We know star power is critical, Clark, but when you look at the great bench players, what distinguishes them in your estimation?
A couple of things, Kevin, when you talk about outstanding role players. One is not only do they accept their role, they embrace it. They thrive in it. They really relish it. It could be impacting the game defensively or impacting it with energy and offensive rebound. Sometimes it's a designated scorer who comes off the bench to just inject offense. Lou Williams as a sixth man.
Sure.
Vinnie Johnson when he was with the Pistons. I mean, there are a number of guys. John Havlicek, his great Hall of Fame career was pretty much started as a sixth man. So a number, Kevin McHale and so forth. You can go down the list, but they impact the outcome with some aspect or aspects of their game, which is awesome to see.
The Magician, he's checked in for the great. Good on the second free throw. Here's Rain Man. Pass to the franchise. Here's Mr. Clutch. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Now the pass to the Magician. From the wing. And too long on the shot. Here's Rain Man. Got that one up quick. Here's the Magician. Here's the captain. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Tiny, he's checked in for the chosen one. The Wizard passes to Rain Man. Fires, high post. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from a 4.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range. Extended out nicely and definitely bothered the shot.
Passes it to Z. Shoots the 3. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. And there's the call on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. AI is checked in for the Wizard. Down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Pass to Mr. Clutch. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And there's the pass to Captain Clutch. Off target from outside. Here's Rain Man. High post try. Just about an even 40% to start. Here's ABC. 1:58 left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Clark, you were in Indiana after being drafted by the Pacers for a few seasons. Who are some of the more talented guys you played with there?
Well, Herb Williams, a teammate of mine at Ohio State, really outstanding big guy, mobile, could shoot it, excellent defender, shot blocker, and a high-quality guy. Vern Fleming was a guard that had size, excellent defender, driver of the ball. Wayman Tisdale, may he rest in peace. We lost Wayman a number of years ago to cancer. Really a gifted scorer. Steve Stepanovich, he and I both had to retire about the same time due to different knee trouble, and he was a rugged, mobile, good shooting big guy who I think would have continued to excel had he not had to retire.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Yeah, they're scuffling at the line. Struggling is a better way to put it. But you like the fact they're getting there. Now it's just a matter of knocking them down.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Here's Gutierrez. Passes it to ABC. Drills the three-pointer. ABC's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1:19 left to play in the first. Rain Man passes to Z. Here's Mr. Clutch. AI outside. Lets it go. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
That one is no good. The ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Mendez, the pass to Gutierrez, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
One shot,
He
gentlemen.
was on the money, that's no doubt. Thompson, he's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Two-for-one chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Rain Man to the paint. Here's the franchise. No good off the back of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Captain Clutch. He kicks to Gutierrez. Over AI. Sinks that one from the post. Gutierrez has got 5 points so far. AI outside. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to the franchise. Here's AI. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
That's just really good clock management there. I mean, that's how you close a quarter.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The home team, they're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
So it's the visitors now. It's a 5-point game. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Thompson is out there with AI. And it's Rain Man. Then it's the franchise. And it's Z at the 4.
That's exactly how you set the table. Great dime there.
The pass to Captain Clutch. Pass to ABC. 5 on the clock. Here's Gutierrez, and that one is stuffed right through.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Hands it from downtown.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
Here's ABC. Here's the magician. Inside. Gutierrez's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's ABC. Pass to the magician. And the pass to ABC. to the right wing. Kept in clutch. No good on the triple.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Now, here's AI. The franchise passes to Rainman. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 7 points for Z.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can, Kevin. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Passes it to the Magician. Here's the Beast. Here's the Magician. Pass to the Beast. Stolen by Thompson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Gutierrez. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gutierrez has got his first 2 points of the night. Thompson outside. The pass to the Wizard. Watch with it. Thompson outside. Passes it to the Wizard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aguilar. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's ABC. To the right side. Here's Gutierrez. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Thompson. Here's the Beast. Pass to Blatch. Back to Thompson. Pass to Aguilar. It's good. This game is all even. Fresh has got 5. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's the Magician. The pass to the Beast. Lock at 6. Here's Gutierrez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Wizard passes to Blatch. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's the Wizard. Passes it to Blatch. Wide open look, and he drops that one in. Blatch has got his second basket.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
The captain passes to Gutierrez. Here's the Magician. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Magician's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's the Wizard. And he throws it down hard with one hand. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to the Beast. Here's the Magician. Over to the wing. Gutierrez. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 1. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Blatch. Kicks it to Prez. A three-pointer is right on target.
No excuse for that kind of defense. I'm positive they're upset about that.
Being pretty good tonight at 48%. The Magician passes to the Beast. Here's the Magician. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. A tight game here in Portland. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. It's a floater, and that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's the Wizard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. On Sunday, then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And the pass to the captain. To the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Clarkson, he's checked in for the Wizard. And so he hits both. 1:57 left now here in the second. To the wing right side. Prez passes to Blatch. And the call will go against the great. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Tiny, he's checked in for ABC. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Here's the Magician. 5 points in the game. Here's Mendez. That three off the mark.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And maybe shying away from contact a bit too, Greg. I mean, their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And he can't bank that one in. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Ion passes to the Magician. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range. And it's 8 points for Tiny.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
40 seconds left to play in the first half.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Well, you're maximizing your possessions. That's the critical thing here. And they've got to make sure the timing is right, though.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Aguilar. Shoots from 14. And no good that time. Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. And there's the pass to Mendez. Clarkson kicks to Prez. But they recover it. Picked away. Here's Ion. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The home team leading by a point. And will return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Taking a look at this home squad, Kenny, what did you see from them?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The great out there with the Beast. Then there's the Doctor. Then it's the Chosen One. And it's Cruz in at the two-guard. And it goes down 2 points as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
We've got Prez. Beast out there with Fresh. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Blatch in at the 5, roaming the paint. A meager 37% for the game. To the middle. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up. and get the job done.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. No good on the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's ABC. He kicks it to Ion. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gutierrez. And it doesn't even draw Ion. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 14 points for Fresh.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Latch the pass to Prez. Goes up to the stripe. Another shot. Latch, no luck. 47%, pretty solid. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The chosen one passes to the Beast. Here's ABC. Just 5 to shoot. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
That shot wide open. The Beasts got his first points in this one. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Gutierrez, the pass to the chosen one. This is to Gutierrez. Here's the chosen one. He has 6. Passes it to Cruz. Clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. Here's Ion. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ion's got his second bucket of the night.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Clarkson passes to the Beast. Back to Clarkson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. ABC passes to Gutierrez. Here's Captain Clutch. Shot clock at 6. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Rain now. Fires from the wing.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Here's Captain Clutch. From deep three-point range. No good that time.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
Here's Gutierrez. The pass to ABC. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First free throw is good. The captain's checked in for the Magician. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Hitting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Now, here's AI. He's tightly guarded. AI's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Pass to Gutierrez. Here's Captain Clutch. He's guarded by AI. Hits the three-point bomb.
That defense was totally lost. Don't know how you let a shooter get off such a clean look from beyond the arc. Come on, you got to pay attention.
Now, here's AI. Here's the Wizard. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And they're moving it up. For the tie, Gutierrez's shot is off. Here's the franchise. The Beast passes to Raymond. Here's the Wizard. Just 4 to shoot. From the wing, he gets it in there. 7 points for Rain Man. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Captain Clutch. Shot from 16. And it falls over the rim and in. And that's now 7 points for the Doctor. And 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. AI outside. Passes it to the Beast. Offline with the baseline jumper. In this game, 45%. Here's Captain Clutch. Pass to Gutierrez. For the tie, it's deflected. There's the pass to the Beast. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Captain Clutch. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Ione. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the Beast. Passes it to Thompson. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's the Magician. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Ion. Shot left block, and it's good for 2. Ion's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Being a pretty low 34% thus far. The Wizard passes to the Beast. Watch with it. Pass to the Beast. And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Beast is checked in for the captain. And so he hits both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
The pass to Captain Clutch. But they recover it. On Monday and then on Thursday. And he can't get the first one. The chosen one, he's checked in for Captain Clutch. He hits the second from the line. 31% here in the 3rd. Offensively, they are looking bleak, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. And 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Thompson passes to Blatch, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's the Magician. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. That shot off. The Magician's gone 1 of 4 so far. All alone. And the basket by Blatch. Blatch has got 10 points.
I'm still kind of trying to figure out how that one went in. Don't think they drew it up that way, but hey, it still counts because it worked.
Here's the Magician. Passes to the chosen one. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Where was the defense? Come on now. Where was it? No idea how they gave up that open a look.
Here's the Wizard. 12 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Connects. The jumper drops. And so it's the visiting team with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And the ball at 42%. Beast out there with the chosen one. And it's ABC. And there's the great. And it's Mendez at the point guard position. Pass to the chosen one. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Here's Mr. Clutch. To the right side. Pass to Blatch. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Clarkson. Here's the 3. Ione pulls it in. Ione's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Mendez, the pass to the Beast. Here's ABC to the paint. Here's the Beast. And that one is hammered home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Tiny. He's covered by Clarkson, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Being at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. Now the pass to Aguilar. Shoots from 14. Out of hand on it. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. That ties the game. And that's now 11 points for the chosen one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Clarkson. And it's Tiny with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The doctor's checked in for Tiny. Cuts off the pass. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gutierrez's shot is off. Watch with it, stolen away. And they're on the break. Cruz the pass to Gutierrez. The dish now to Ion. Over AI. And the shot no good, a bit short. Aguiar passes to Prez. Clarkson kicks to Prez. Back to Clarkson. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. Ione pulls it in. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. The Beast passes to Ion. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. To take the lead. Gutierrez's shot is off.
That's unacceptable shot selection there, Kevin. I mean, why on earth did he think that was a good look?
Shot's good by Clarkson.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Here's Gutierrez. The chosen one passes to Gutierrez. "13 feet away. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Prez. Drains the three-pointer.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
The Beast, he's checked in for AI. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He told them, now's when you turn it on. Leave them in the rearview mirror. I know we can put these guys away. We'll see if they can deliver.
Thank you, David. Here's the chosen one. Here's ABC. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Blatch. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to the Beast. Here's Gutierrez. He's covered by Clarkson. One-on-one fast break. Here's Blatch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Blatch. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for ABC. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Gutierrez, the pass to the chosen one. Here's Gutierrez. He's covered by Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Gutierrez's shot is off.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
The quick look, no good that time. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
And the shot goes down.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Gutierrez. Puts it up from 12, and he gets it to go.
And I tell you what, if he's going to be a factor here down the stretch, he is going to have to make some shots. Just 1 of 5 here in the quarter.
Watch with it. The pass to the Beast. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Passes to Captain Clutch. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Always got to patrol the three-point line. When you don't, you suffer the consequences.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they've been a bit unlucky. Some of it is poor shot selection. In a slump, no doubt. But it can be turned around. They just need to find ways to score the ball.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, baddest one.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of them.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. From past the arc. Here's Aguilar. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And while they have the lead, they're not doing nearly as much work on the offensive boards as they did in that first half.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Gutierrez. Fresh pulls it in.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Here's the chosen one. And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Gutierrez, the pass to the chosen one. Here's Captain Clutch. Drops in the tray. Captain Clutch has got 9 points now in just the second half. Gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Now here's Prez. He's covered closely. Here's Aguilar, and the baseline jumper no good.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
Here's Gutierrez. The chosen one passes to the beast. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Blatch, no luck. About 47% here in the fourth. Here's the chosen one. Blatch pulls it in.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Pass to the beast. He dishes it to Prez. Shot clock at 5. Here's Aguilar. Tries again. That's tipped.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, this one is ready to be put on ice. Not a whole lot they can do from here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. Here's Prez, and that's an intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Ion passes to Captain Clutch, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors on defense. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. From downtown, Blatch pulls it in. Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.